8 reasons Vietnam is the best, cheapest place to retire in 2025. If you don't know, I'm Evan A, and I'm retired early in Da Nang, Vietnam. I can help you do the same if you want, or you can just enjoy this. So there's this myth that to retire early or to move abroad or reinvent your life, you need like a yacht, a visa lawyer, a crypto wallet that hasn't crashed. In the comments, they say you need $1 million and a special visa. The reality is, I moved to Vietnam and lived off $400 a month. I ate better than I ever had at home. And even now I'm living off, $500 per person, $2,000 for my whole family. Wife, kids, condo in Ho Chi Minh, we rent a house here, we use the rice cooker, whatever, right? Life in Vietnam can be as simple or as expensive as you want it to. For my money, it's the best and cheapest place to retire. So how to do it without getting scammed, stranded, sunburned beyond repair? I'm just gonna help you out with some of the basic tips. Number 1, you can definitely still beat the boom. Contrary to the word on the street, Vietnam is in the sweet spot. It's not too early, but it's not too late either. Bali is like Instagram to death. Thailand's cost of living and other things are creeping up over there. The Philippines has potential, but it also has blackouts and brownouts and food issues. Meanwhile, Vietnam still feels like an absolute cheat code when it comes to cost of living. Rent, under $500 in a lot of cities. Food, fresh, cheap, and cooked by someone's grandmother on the sidewalk for you. Infrastructure, pretty damn good Wi-Fi, new condos, affordable domestic flights. But here's the deal. Things are changing. They're developing fast. Tourism's back. Developers are building. And Vietnam's 5 to 10 year golden visa for investors, professionals, and high net worth individuals is launching this year. So if you're watching this in 2025, this is like the 2-minute warning. In some sense, you better get in early before it gets over. Get in now or get priced out later. That's gonna happen. Number 2, you've got an absolute buffet of places to live. This country's entire coastline, this whole country is a coastline. It's choose your own adventure. Ho Chi Minh City, loud, electric, sexy, dynamic, great for digital nomads, barflies, crypto bros, anyone who hates winter. Da Nang, my personal pick right now, clean beaches, walkable cities, great, friendly people. Hoi An, slow pace, lanterns, yoga, Australians on scooters. Hanoi, it's got the gritty charm, the traditionalist, the classic. And then there's Nha Trang, Dalat, Vung Tau, all these underrated B cities with their own microclimates and tiny expat scenes. And guess what? The flights between them are dirt cheap, You can get set up with the AirAsia Move app below, or you can use Vietjet or Vietnam Airlines, 2 domestic carriers, or AirAsia. In Da Nang, Emirates is even flying here now. It is a growing industry. 3, the visas actually make sense if you don't wing it, and if you do, that's fine too if you stay short enough. No, Vietnam does not have a dedicated retirement visa yet. But it's not Colombia. You don't need to marry your Airbnb host to stay there forever. Here's what actually works in 2025. Tourist visas, simplest. Up to 90 days, single entry or multiple entry. You can spend your whole winter and 180 days a year here. Language school. Enroll in Vietnamese classes at a college, pay for them, attend, learn Vietnamese, integrate. A business, get an import-export LLC. Get married like I did. There's options, folks. Or the golden visas, 5 to 10 year stays for investors with 120K, professionals, remote workers, yada yada. You can even become a naturalized Vietnamese citizen now. That law just passed. If you want to learn which visa is right for your situation, get in touch with me. Go to the links in the description. Check out my Move to Vietnam Masterclass. It's 60 minutes. This is basically for people who aren't living in Southeast Asia, haven't been here, don't know what they want to do. And if you're serious about Vietnam, it's going to help clarify that for you, or maybe just get you off the fence. I'm going to talk about, obviously, the visas, the healthcare, the school. I'll walk you through finding your first apartment, renting it, how you get healthcare, your daily life, your income, your banking, and just about everything set up in that first 30 to 180 days. All killer, no filler. Have a look. Number 4. $1,000 a month gets you more than you think here. It's not the dream idyllic paradise it once was, but retiring in Vietnam doesn't mean giving up your comfort. If you have $1,800 from Social Security, it just means deleting bills from your life back home. Here's what $1,200 gets you if you're a single individual. $400, air-conditioned apartment, queen bed, balcony, fast internet. $200 to $250, groceries, market meals, local cafes. $100, a motorcycle rental, cab, car rides everywhere, and your gas all included. And if you need health insurance, you can get it from SafetyWing, $56 for 4 weeks. Check out the link in the description. For another $50, you can get your gym, your massages, and just about everything else for fun. And then throw in another couple $100 for all the other stuff, dating, going out, yada, yada. $1,500 a month in Vietnam will get you the equivalent of $5,000 in LA or $3,000 in Toronto. You can also work if you want, but you don't have to. Look, you can just sit on a beach like this right now, enjoy the mornings, watch the waves roll in. Good news though, Vietnam is hustle paradise. It's business friendly. You can teach English here if you get certified online with Ninja Teacher or go visit him in Ho Chi Minh. You can get married like this beautiful couple over my shoulder. That's sweet, folks. Look at that. That is super sweet, eh? All the brides and grooms come here. You can do remote work, freelance writing, coding, design. Just start small, rent a little room, walk around, have a look. If you need money to get over here, the simplest way, you set up a Timo bank account, you get Wise, you transfer money from home to Wise, to Timo, bada bing, bada boom. You only need a tourist visa, it's all digital, there you go. And the rent here is still so cheap, it feels illegal. In Da Nang, $450 a month gets you this, the sea view, the absolute beauty. A full kitchen, weekly cleaning, pool and gym, amenities, AC that works, Wi-Fi that's fast, the full package. If you want to buy, it's still an option. There's some beach condos here under $100 and some big new builds right along this strip here in the 130 range. In Thailand, Malaysia, you're probably going to be paying more unless you get an older build. In California, that's going to get you a parking spot. I've lived this, I've helped dozens of other people too. It's real and it's not going to last forever, right? I mean, that's true. Some people think it's going to be my fault the prices go up. I don't know if I have that kind of economic sway. Healthcare that doesn't bankrupt you, another massive bonus. You need a filling? I got one the other day for $8, no joke. I go to the dentist every 3 months because I can afford it. You need a doctor to look at your foot rash? $20. Need emergency stitches, IV fluids, antibiotics, IV fluids and antibiotics? It's all gonna be under $100. Vietnam's healthcare is fast, private, and shockingly modern, especially in cities like Da Nang with Family Medical and Vinmec. There are international hospitals with English-speaking staff, and you can book appointments in minutes, often online, or with a single phone call in English. It's affordable, reliable, and works across borders. It also covers COVID, if that's still a thing where you're from. And yeah, you can get therapy, testosterone replacement, dental implants, skin work, and meds for a fraction of the cost of Western prices. Medical tourism is definitely a burgeoning industry here, like the rest of Southeast Asia. Okay, number 8. Your first 30 days are surprisingly easy, especially if you listen to me. Let's kill the biggest myth. Moving to Vietnam is not hard. As Will said at Patio, tens of thousands of people have done it. Here's your day one starter kit. Land at the airport. If you haven't got an Airlo eSIM, get a SIM card for $3. Book a Grab, like Uber but better. Use Trip.com or Expedia Vietnam to book a hotel room. Stay short, just 3 days, maybe 7 days at first. Once you're in the hotel for your first week, eat pho, take a nap, walk around, text your friends back home, then slowly find a long-term place. Get a debit card from Timo, like I said. Sign up for NordVPN because you definitely want to cover all your tracks when you're here and you're surfing the web. You do not want to be using public Wi-Fi. Join a few WhatsApp groups, find the Facebook expat groups, download my free checklist, get started and get set up, and you're gonna be breezing through it. Ultimately, that first week is gonna be just fun. You're still gonna be on vacation, right? You're gonna be buying fruit at the market, trying the local foods, wondering why you didn't do this years ago. Vietnam is not perfect. It's loud, it's humid, there are more motorbikes than people in some places. They cover the sidewalks like flies on. But it's cheap, it's safe, it's beautiful, it's fast growing, and it's full of opportunity. If you're burned out or priced out or just ready for a different kind of life, this is it. Try it out for a bit, right? You can always go back. So if you want the full system to move stress-free, let's talk. If you're legit ready to make your move, join my membership at costoflivingabroad.com today. To get the monthly plan and join now, you'll also receive free access to that Move to Vietnam Masterclass I mentioned earlier, expert guidance, visas, rentals, healthcare, money, and more. If you jump into the annual plan, it includes everything, plus a personalized 90-day A personalized 90-day relocation plan set up stress-free on a phone call with yours truly. So thanks so much. I'm Evan A. Take care. Talk to you soon, and hopefully see you in Vietnam.